our black people. They're gonna do everything they can to take us away. Yeah. It feels so good, so great. You know what I mean? We gotta stand up and do something. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. My black people, my black people, people, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, you're sleeping. My black people, yeah. Wake up. We doing too much sleeping. We marching for the wrong reasons. All they do, they wanna lock us away and throw away the key. Crime and violence, trying to treat us with silence. Slavery is legal, so they throw away the key. I got my number a long, long time ago. Time ago, I was destined for failure. That's what they thought.
Drinking fine wines and
Reality check.
What's up, man?
What's up, Raiden Sharp? What's up, man?
What's going on, DJ? Hey, how you feel? OG DJ, hey, let's put some respect on you.
Oh, man, put some respect on you.
Yeah, you gotta put 2 K's in there. You gotta take out the C and put 2 K's.
And an E.
Respect. You gotta sound like Sylvester the Cat with that one. For sure, man. We got 2 special guests in the house tonight.
Yep. We got 2 special guests ready to go, ready to holler at us.
For sure.
On OPNation Talk every Monday, 6 to 8 p.m. Don't forget to call in 216-772-3393.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and interact. Go to the website. Go on Mixler.
Yep, the number
tell
is
a friend
at the top of your
all
screen.
That. Do everything, man. Call in.
216-772-3393.
So first off, I want to introduce my man's who is a part of the Wheel Radio family. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He has the show, The Plug, and also Juke Radio. He has done The Plug and now Juke Radio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Juke
He's interviewed plenty of people, you know, recording artists, URL, King of the Dot artists, clothing designers, community activists, published authors, celebrity chefs, restaurant owners, photographers, videographers, movie directors, actors, actresses, basically everybody, anybody you could think of, he's interviewed in that field. You know what I'm saying? I want to introduce to y'all today my man Richie Carlisle. What's up, bro? Did I say it right? Did I say it right?
Okay.
It's Richie A.
Richie A. Yeah.
Hey, that's an inside.
That sound like one of them. That sound like one of them fancy drinks. You know what I'm saying? Let me get another shot of that Richie A.
Richie A for
everybody. Let me get another round. And today we got a special guest host, you know what I'm saying, an intern from the Ohio Media School.
What's her name?
You know what I'm saying? And this young lady tonight, her name is Bronx J. What's up, Bronx J?
What's up?
I said it right?
Yep.
Bronx with 2 X's.
Bronx
with 2 X's.
It's 2 X's?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 2
X's.
No, okay. I got it.
2 X's.
Yeah. So what's up with you, Miss Bronx?
I'm chilling.
Or should I call you Miss J? Which one?
No, Bronx cool.
Miss Bronx?
Yeah.
So what about the J? I gotta leave the J out? I'm just messing with you. Don't let me mess with you. I'm just saying.
The Bronx.
Yeah, so
shout out to BX.
You from the Bronx?
I lived there
for
a long time.
Oh, okay. So you basically like a hybrid of Bronx and Cleveland.
No, I'm Bronx.
You don't like Cleveland?
Nah.
Why you
no, I like
you see what she did there? Right. I like
it.
I like you. I really do. She was like, "Oh, y'all want to play like that? Okay, cool."
Yeah.
I'm
talking a lot.
But I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? Just I want to, you know what I'm saying, let everybody know that we do accept people who are in the Ohio Media School, and if you would like to, you know what I'm saying, get your feet wet, do an interview, a live interview, or just to go on air to get some some extra points and experiences, you know what I'm
Holla
saying?
at us.
Just holla at us, man.
Ray
you know what I'm saying?
Shark
You can also contact Bronx J. You know what I'm saying? She know how to
DJ
get to me.
Goldie on
You know what I'm saying?
everything.
Yeah.
On all the medias.
DJ A. And
holla at
Richie
me.
Carlisle, you know what I'm saying? He part of the fam
We'll put
too.
you in touch with how you need to go about doing that and making that happen.
So
making your dreams come true.
Richie Carlisle.
Richie A.
We just joking on Richie A, y'all. It's Richie
No
Carlisle,
doubt.
right?
Yo,
But
we selling that, yo.
yeah, I'm telling you, Richie A. That sound like a bougie broad drink right there. Like,
Right.
Yeah, give me some Richie A.
It could be
you know
a
what I'm
bottle
saying?
on a shirt.
Right.
It look like something else and it be Richie A.
Yeah, just make it like
Carlisle
like
blend.
his head, but a little longer, like cone head style.
Now why I gotta be bougie?
Because it's
Because
Richie
it sound
A.
No,
Bougie.
no.
Yeah.
You know how they be in the club? They be like, "Yo, give my man's a drink." You know.
Yeah.
No,
they
but I'm
do.
talking about like, see, like what I mean by bougie is it's overpriced. You know
For
what I'm
the
saying?
same.
That sound
It's
hard.
overpriced, but that's my
Right.
way of saying bougie. You know what I mean?
Right,
Because you
right.
know what I'm saying? People want to spend money. They want to they look and act and feel bougie,
When
but they
it's the
spending
same-
too much money on something
Shout out
they're
to
not
Al
supposed
Porter checking in.
Al Porter, what
Sheriff,
up, what up?
Sheriff Al Porter checking in.
to. Yeah.
Right, what's up to the
Them
sheriff
Clutch, what's up, bro?
himself?
We got Crystal. She checking us out.
What's
Yo,
up?
I
What's
got a
up?
song with Al Porter, yo.
You got the song with the
you already
sheriff?
you got it with you?
I don't have it with me. It's
okay.
shout out to
Alright.
HJS. We did the joint together,
Okay.
man. It was dope, man.
Shout out to him too. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
hey, beat that ass was funny, man.
That's one
what
of
all
my
the
favorite
parents need to
songs
listen
this
to.
year.
Parents
Right.
need to listen to that.
We need
Shout
to
out to
email-
Sheriff Kilroy.
And he did that thing on that one.
Yeah, beat that ass.
That video
He
was
said-
right too.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat that ass.
Beat that ass. That's what they need.
And he will.
So, how did you get into the music business, man? Like just radio, broadcasting, podcasting, just all from the start,
How
from
did
day
you
one.
jump
man.
in?
Day
I'm talking
one.
to Richie Carlisle. For
Day
anybody
one.
who don't
Okay,
know.
so like long time ago, back in I think it's 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
A couple of my homeboys was doing their thing rapping, runaway wordplay. So I was, those were my people. I supported them, whatever. And they was making a push in 2014 to promote the album they did, which in my opinion is a Cleveland classic. For sure, the Jazz Hop album. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. It's on SoundCloud and other outlets. So they were doing that, when I was on the squad working with them, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and do a radio show. And we initially called it Runaway Radio.
Okay.
So we was bringing all different people on, and I would play the music during the breaks, and and the whole nine. So then the show, it grew organically into its own creature. You know what I'm saying? So
Creature. Okay.
yeah, it grew
That's
into
how you
its
know
own.
it's something like
Racing
that.
the monster.
So then, we decided mutually that we need to name it something else. So we then came up with the plug.
Right. Okay.
So with the plug, we had, a lot of people, that was doing their thing on the music side, business side, politicians. It was a good thing.
He was the plug of the hood, man. Like we gonna plug the hood and the business world together. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it was a real fun time, and it was
Okay.
really cool because at that point I was actually, unfortunately, I was going through a divorce, so
man.
it was an outlet for me to like just.
Let
It was an
some steam
escape.
off.
I was looking forward to doing them shows, man. You know what I'm saying?
You escape from the bull. You know what I'm saying?
I think about this alimony, man.
This whole
but
thing is crazy.
Through that, I met a lot of wonderful people from all across the country. You know what I'm saying? DJ Goldie came on a couple times. I remember the one time we supposed to have somebody on for a Rock and Sandwich episode that was slagging. And he was like, Rock and Sandwich, and rolled up. Rolled up to the station like, yo. You know what I'm saying? And, it's sort of like, it was just a wonderful thing to, to do. It was fun. I was having a ball doing it. And then I started taking it more seriously as time went
Should
on.
have had 2 balls. No, go ahead, man. Just keep going. I'm just messing with you. Go
So,
ahead,
but that's how I sort of like slipped into it, but it became a passion, and it still is. And through meeting a lot of different people, it just sort of just grew from there. Now, regarding music, like I didn't do music for a lifetime. Like when last time I did music for real was in undergrad at Kent State.
Okay.
So. And I was like really in it real heavy, but then like toward the end of school, I got married and started having a family and stuff. So I'm just
So
went
you
away
had
from it.
put that, you know what I'm saying, you had to get your life in order.
Yeah.
I dig that. That's what's up.
So, you know.
So what's the name of your new album right now?
Okay, the name of the album is The Frank Moses Experience, Volume 1.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Frank, who was that? Who was that?
So if you're a movie buff, then you just seen the movie Red.
Okay.
And the main character was Bruce Willis, whose name was Frank Moses. He's a retired, CIA agent.
Okay.
Retired killer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. There
And
it
he got
is.
back in it. So, and it's one of my all-time favorite movies, and because it's like, and I picked that title and that name because it represents someone who's not in it anymore.
Right.
Like
okay.
I'm not in it anymore. It's like I'm not like, I'm not about to quit my job and start to do this.
Right.
But it's just that movie showed like a bunch of people that was not in the game no more
Jump back.
in just to be like, hey, we can still do this.
Right.
So I'm not an artist that wants to say F the young people, we doing it, this is how it's supposed to be done. Nah, man, the young people, this is your time, man. Do your thing.
Yeah,
Please do your thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, I think all artists need to respect other artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care if you 65 coming out rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the first time in your life, you ain't never made a song, and you
Man, have
65.
fun
You
with
know what I'm
it.
saying?
Right,
Whatever
that's what
it
you
is,
do.
you
You had to
know?
get that off.
What's up, Bronx?
I was just saying, live with
Yeah.
it.
Exactly. Go for your goal.
That's my slogan. Let them live, man.
Let them live.
I mean,
Right.
it is what it is, man. Let them do their thing, man.
Right,
Everything
don't-
ain't for everybody. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
And
That's
plus,
what
like,
I'm
hip hop
saying.
is about to be 50 in a couple of years.
50 years down the
It's about to
line,
be
we
50,
can
so it's
start
like
this.
people that was back in there, the originators are senior citizens right now.
Yeah, man.
So
they
it's
can
like-
live in complex,
Right.
little living, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Senior living complexes. and
Kool
stuff,
Herc
you
is
know,
almost 70 years old.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? So,
DJ Cool, DJ Cool was on the Red and Meth versus challenge. 61 years old, so it's like
exactly. So these cats,
Yeah.
man, if you right. I mean, you figure hip hop started, we can say 73.
73.
You know what I'm saying? So you right. It's what 48 years in the
Yeah.
game.
So why? It's like, and the thing is that as you get older, you have more to talk about, and you have a large demographic of people that are our age that are still listening to hip hop.
Right.
So
Right.
why wouldn't why not? People and we was talking about this on the Vibe on Air last week, me, Arrogant and D's. It's like, when people are acting, you may not get your first big break in acting until you in your late 40s or 50s. You might be 65 before you break into Hollywood.
Depending on the actor, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
Or comedy.
the one guy, what's his name? Isaiah John. The one dude on Snowfall, the one that got the afro, Leon. He a young dude, but he was saying how much hassle and trouble it was just to even get a gig in acting.
Right.
And it took him years, and he never broke, he never gave up. He just kept doing it whenever he had an opportunity. And then one moment, before he got this role of Snowfall, he just was basically kind of like gonna throw the towel in. But his manager or agent had hit him up and said, "Look, this role just opened back up in Snowfall. You should give it a shot." She made him do it like 20 times, and then she picked the best one she thought was best for him, and she sent it, and he got the role.
Right.
He went out there for 3 days, did his thing, and they wanted to keep him. They told him, "Yeah, call your job and said you quit. We hiring you for this part."
So you never know. I mean, you never know. Now again, it's like I'm not about to put in my 2-week notice or nothing like that.
Yeah,
Be like,
yeah.
I'm
You know
a
what I'm
rapper
saying?
now.
So you're
but
not back. You're not back and like on trying to go platinum or nothing. You're just trying to get your words out.
yeah,
Yeah,
whatever,
express
yourself.
yeah, whatever it does is whatever it does. You know what I'm saying? I want to have
Fix
the
your
whole
headphone,
experience.
eh?
I want to have the whole experience. You know what I'm saying? Of going and promoting the record.
DJ A different, man. He like the
He had the one on
yeah.
the
He
fly.
got the. It looked like a Dumbo ear. You know what
I'm
I'm
sitting there
saying?
watching Bronx. You got to put your phone away.
It was comfortable.
You doing too much on your phone.
I'm sharing.
There come a point where you got to be in the show.
No, I'm in the show.
Okay.
There we
What's
go.
up, Bronx?
This video.
What's going on? Where you from?
I'm from Bronx, New York.
Where you born at?
Cleveland.
Oh, you so okay? You from both?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just wanted to see
No.
what you was gonna say.
No, it's
No,
like
I'm from both.
Okay,
But
no, it's cool. You,
It's like
you
the
sound
baby.
aggressive.
I
You know-
went to school there.
Yeah, you know, like
So-
New York people be like extra aggressive for no reason. If y'all don't even be knowing, y'all be like, nigga, I'm like, look, hold on, man, look, I was just asking the question, man.
That's
like,
why I be telling people like, no, I sound like that, but I'm
yeah, but you nice.
nice.
You're a sweetheart
I
at
am.
heart. Yeah,
Yep.
until you gotta get. You
Until I gotta get,
until you
yeah.
gotta get greasy on. 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, yeah.
But I don't be doing all of that.
Yeah, we doing that. You
No.
be chilling.
Yeah.
She told
'cause-
me today she like talking.
Yeah, let's see.
I
how
said,
it
well,
is.
No,
why you
I
wanna
do
get a
like
broadcast?
talking,
though.
She said, because I
I
like
do.
talking.
I mean, but
That's
this
the
is your
first thing
first
she
show,
said.
Yeah, I
right?
gotta warm up, but
This
I
your
like
first
talking.
show?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I mean, I understand. My first show, I was like,
Cause
I
I don't
was
want to be
talking,
like
but I didn't know
jumping
what to say.
in, like I don't know when
Oh,
to
jump
jump in,
in,
when to
feel
not.
free.
Yeah.
oh, no, yeah, it's just
We
like,
jump in, we
it's
just
like
don't
double dutch.
interrupt.
Right.
It's like double dutch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's not about like interrupting, but it is chiming in.
No, it's you.
know
You
what
can
I'm
jump in, just don't interrupt. When somebody starts talking, you just jump in.
Yeah, just find a little crease you can just
Right.
wiggle in there right quick.
Right.
You know what I
There you
mean?
go.
Ain't nobody gonna be like, "Shut up!" You hear me talking. No.
not here.
I'm like,
today,
wait a
Bronx.
minute now. Wait a
Not
minute
Don't
today.
now.
forget to subscribe, like, and share. This is OPNation Talk Radio.
There you
We're
go.
doing our thing today.
Yeah, man. Somebody call in and mess with Bronx right quick, man.
I
Just
still want to
just
know
call
why
in.
it's 2 X's in Bronx instead of 1. What's the extra?
Cause
X?
I'm creative like that. I just
Okay.
want it to be.
I thought you was about like, I don't know.
No.
Hey, that remind me of when Flawless was like, I'm flawless because bitch, I said so.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to be different.
Shout out to
I
Flawless.
what's
think
up, though.
1 X
Yeah.
and 2 X is like soft porn, and 3 X is the whole.
So you like in the
Right.
middle, huh?
Right.
Oh,
So
okay.
she
So
kind
it's like
She
you
got her
turn up, but
clothes
you
on,
stay
but
cool.
they see through.
That's the double X, yeah.
Man.
yeah.
Y'all got him
Skinner
activated.
Max. It's Skinner Max.
Kid
X-rated.
Max, yeah.
Double
That's
X-rated.
that soft porn X.
Right. You can see the
Right.
nudity, but you can't see the.
It's love
eye.
scenes, but
Yeah,
not.
it's from
Nah,
the
you
it's from
can't
the
see
waist up.
eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
It's
said,
in
We'll
black.
go with that. We'll go with that.
yeah. All right, Cinemax at night. All right,
Skinner
man.
Max. Yeah.
Skinner Max.
That's what's up, though. So, you know, like how, like what kind of do you want to be like in the podcasting, or you want to be like what kind of
A host
what kind of
or
like
voiceover
why do you go to
actor?
the media school? Like, what is it that you're looking for out of media school?
I want to do
Look like somebody
podcasting.
calling. Look like somebody. Is that somebody calling?
Somebody called
Yeah,
it.
somebody call.
Somebody
my
call her.
bad.
That's all good.
We couldn't hear it.
There we go. There we go.
Call in.
What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from? And I hope you come call for the mess with Bronx.
Yeah, this Kush. My question for Bronx would be, how does she feel about the situation with the police that went down in Columbus?
Oh yeah, in Columbus.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
you know about
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Oh,
You hear
girl
that?
with the knife.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, we was gonna bring that up too, though.
We
Like,
can
that was
jump on
coming.
it.
We can
But
jump
since
in
you
it.
already, since you
Well-
you try, you know what I'm saying, you put it on us like that. We gonna get into it right
Jump on,
now.
let's jump on
Okay,
in.
so I don't know. I feel that I always wanted to do like before I did podcasting. I went to like police academy and all the
Yeah.
9 yards, and I feel like you don't have to use excessive force like that. It was no need because you see it all the time. Like
So, what about for the people that say that the cop did the right thing by shooting her because she was about to stab the other girl?
But
What you think about that?
a taser, like that's what the taser's for.
and then
They
yeah.
DJ
ahead,
A
go
sound like
ahead.
you got something to go off the
I
chat. I'm
mean,
gonna go
no,
ahead after you. Go
No,
ahead.
I mean because I thought he might have been in present danger, but he wasn't. I guess he was saying I'm trying to defend the other
Yeah.
person, so he shot instead of like you say using the taser. But why didn't you? I guess you don't want to get stabbed on the way to trying to break up the fight.
that too.
But damn, I mean,
got
why you
something
always
heavy
got to
for
go
you.
for the gun though?
I
You
got
know what I'm
something heavy
saying?
for
Why
you.
you
Well,
always
why-
got to go for the gun?
And if you gonna shoot her, it's so many ways. Like you could have shot her in the leg. You ain't had to shoot her 4 times. Like
Yeah. Kid,
So,
right.
so for me
You know
though,
what I'm
right?
saying?
My opinion, I'm gonna say that he shouldn't have shot her.
At
Because
all.
for one, you think about this.
I
All the
agree.
mass shooters, the ones who shoot people, you know what I'm saying, the churches and the schools and crowds and
The
bombing
mall, the
and all
massage
that,
parlors.
they got apprehended. They got, you know what I'm saying? They went to jail. They still alive. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got, you know what I'm saying, videos of people with knives lunging at police officers, trying to cut them, talking about, I'm going to kill you and all
But
that.
they
And
still
they get
alive.
arrested. They still alive. They get apprehended. Now you got a young lady who called the police that was defending herself, but when the police pulled up, it looked like she was the attacker. Quote, okay, cool. But my thing is,
Why do we always
get
die?
you get school shooters, and then you apprehend them. You don't even kill them.
Why do
But
we die?
this young lady is fighting for her life, and when you fighting, you're not thinking about, okay, well, now I'm the one charging that hurt. No, you thinking about like ending
Get
it
off
because
me, right,
you were in
yeah.
the fight. You the one.
Right.
She the one that called the police to the scene,
Right.
and then
Like
she
y'all
wound
tell
up
us
dead.
to do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how
So-
did that happen?
So in my case, I would say that she shouldn't have got shot at all
No.
because for one,
I agree.
Well, they always shoot
for
us,
one,
though.
you know what I'm saying. If you're going to you know what I'm saying, get a school shooter Burger King after he get done. You know what I'm saying?
Killing like 8-9 people.
You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
killed
he
a
in
number
jail.
of people,
Man.
and they got caught with the gun and still did not get shot.
The fact
feel what
that
I'm
they
saying?
That was
fed
crazy.
the fact
Right.
that
That
they
was
fed him,
crazy.
they should have been arrested for aiding and abetting for real, in my opinion.
Man,
How you gonna buy a kilo of food?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
on.
dude,
no.
right?
And
So-
I've been arrested before. They ain't buy me no damn food.
They ain't get you no Burger
Man,
King.
they made me sit on the curb.
man,
They're like, what kind of treatment do I get?
no, you
stuff
ain't
me-
getting no
You
food.
feel me?
I think it's to the point where the budget's so fucked up, it's cheaper to buy fast food than even cook it.
Yeah.
Nah,
might
man. I
be.
mean, they arrested him and on went to the
we talking about
station.
the
They
different-
arrested him.
Yeah, but I know
In
what he's talking
general.
about. Yeah,
Yeah, you might be
In
right.
EC City Jail, what they eat every day?
I don't know. I
They
ain't never been
had
there, but I heard they eat like McDonald's and stuff like that.
Oh, now? Because before they gave you like a little dinner, like a Meals on Wheels. You know the Meals
I mean,
on
they
Wheels?
may give them that too, but
Hey,
they don't
it
make
was a
anything in
meal.
the facility. They
No.
don't-
Coming out that bitch skinny.
It was a milk. They gave
They
a
only been
milk,
there for a week, huh?
a thing of spaghetti,
If you want to go on
and
a
some
diet,
vegetables. It looked like a Meals on Wheels.
If
It looked
you-
like a jail meal.
if you want to go on a
Little
diet,
TV dinner.
go to EC jail if you want to go on a
Like a
diet.
school lunch.
It looked like a school lunch, a special.
A grown man school lunch.
Like a half a hungry man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what
they
it
say
looked like.
they
with
say
a milk.
911 is the hitman hotline, which is I like that. That's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm about to get somebody killed today. Hello,
Yeah,
police.
that's
They
why the
over there
white
having a
folks be
party.
calling them so much. Somebody, hey, let me call on these niggas for barbecuing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
man. What?
She trying to get in this swimming pool with her son. Like, how you think she got in that damn swimming
They're
That's
in
pool?
the
why I could
private
never have
country
respect
club
for a
golf
female
course.
that call the police.
You
Say
didn't
what?
pay for that.
That's why I could never have respect for a female to call the police. You just call some niggas over here to hopefully kidnap me and possibly injure me seriously.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Like, if that's how you feel, if your caring for me is that low, would you call a goon squad to come over here
Pretty
and
much.
at the very worst kill me and at the very least kidnap me? How can I trust you?
Right.
At
That's a wrap.
all. You got to go. And I can't never come back there.
Yeah, man.
Obviously,
If any female call the police on me, we ain't cool no more.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
Nah,
Everybody
I ain't no
know.
police caller.
I'm
That's
like,
horrible.
oh, so we
That's-
broke up.
you can't
up.
call
Yeah,
you.
right. We
Nah.
done. Yeah, that's right. It's over. Ain't nothing to say.
Ain't no texting.
Hold up, the
coming
ones
up
that
to
do it
that.
be like, come to bed. after they didn't leave, come to bed.
I'll block
Man.
you.
Be
I
like,
can't do toxic, man.
no, I'm
cool.
sleeping on the couch.
Some
Like, no,
people
It
like
ain't
it.
gonna ever be the same after that. I'm about to start slowly getting up out of here. If I don't be out of there immediately, my mind at that point is saying, "Oh yeah, we broke up. Just let
Right,
me
and
get
my
my
clothes
shit.
will be out tomorrow and the next day after that. They'll be
Yeah,
out.
man.
I'll be completely
Let me
out.
call Tyrone.
right.
First of all, I'll be like, you got to go. You in my crib.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the key.
Your stuff outside.
Make sure y'all like,
love that.
subscribe, share.
No, but see, I
all
was
that.
assuming that if I was living there, it was our crib because I'm not moving you in, and I don't want to live with you. So if we gonna live together, we gotta have our crib. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's facts.
So I'm leaving our crib. You can have this crib and your bullshit
I'm
and
out.
your calling the police ass bitch. That's how I look at it. I'm out.
Yeah, for sure,
Man.
man. Listen.
Yo.
I'm gone.
So what about the Derek Chauvin case, man? When they had convicted him of all 3
He
counts
actually
of
looks
murder.
surprised. He looks actually shocked. Like he got.
My thing is, why was
What'd
it
you
even a
say?
case?
All
Like I
3?
understand you get, you know what I'm saying. Everybody get a fair trial.
That's why,
supposedly get a fair trial.
I'm
'Cause we
surprised
thought-
he didn't cop
but-
a plea.
I thought it was gonna be the same
Right.
bullshit
He
every
should have copped
time.
a plea. But
Yeah.
They didn't offer that. He just thought he was gonna get off because I'm police.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
white,
police. I
I'm
work
police.
for the power structure.
I
But-
work for them.
My thing is, how was it even a case for that long?
He was like
3
Denzel
weeks?
in the one joint.
They should have had it automatically.
Man, they should have spent a week or less on that because for one, the man was on this man's neck or slash back, however you want to call it, for over 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes.
We know this.
How can that even be justified? Like,
He the
and
police.
then you are on you got multiple angles of people putting this on camera.
And he
live.
was like this. He was checking. He was like he was chilling on this dude's neck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was petty as
He had his
hell.
hands in his
Man,
pockets, all
like,
kind of stuff.
smiling and whatnot. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
And then
know what I'm
but the
saying?
other three officers are supposed to be getting charged also with
Depraved indifference or something.
it's not a light charge, but they are
No.
going to get you know what I'm saying, charged
Sometime.
with something.
What
Yeah,
have you.
they're getting charged with it and they're going to have a trial on those 3
Yeah.
I'm thinking
separately.
negligent homicide or negligent
Yeah.
manslaughter or whatever.
Because
Something
they
like
was around
that.
for
It's
the
like
murder.
manslaughter or something like that.
Like everybody else when they get murder. If they was around the murder and didn't report it,
Yeah,
even if they
they're
didn't
gonna get like
murder.
manslaughter, so they gon'
know.
they gonna have a chance to get out.
Them dudes
and
about to
live
cop
their life
pleas.
after,
Of course.
after about
Yeah,
50
they
years.
gonna cop pleas.
Testify
They gonna
against-
definitely
They
cop
copping
pleas.
pleas. They
They're
like,
trying to
look,
get their
man.
time cut.
Exactly.
Like,
They
hey
wanna
man,
get
look,
3
he just,
years. I'm out.
we was just sitting back.
This is
he-
my question to you as far as the cop standing on the side. So I feel like if the cop standing on the side getting charged for whatever, obstruction of justice, negligent, failure to stop them from killing the nigga, what about all the people that had camera phones? I think they should all get charged too. Cause they sat back and watched the murder.
You can stretch
well,
that. To
I
there,
mean,
but-
I can see why you say that,
Yeah.
It's
but
against the law right now. If you see a murder, not to report it.
right, but guess that's their way of reporting it because they got their cameras out.
Plus, if they
But then
want to
once
intervene,
you know-
you interfere
Yeah,
in
once
police.
you-
Like,
yeah,
you
once you
interfere in an
interfere-
official police business.
I
That's a
don't
charge
care
in
what
of
it is.
itself.
but
Yeah.
you
Save the
will be a
man's life.
hero in the black community, though. I will say
I'm
that.
running past and clotheslining his ass, and I'm
much.
hoping that I save the guy's life.
No,
I
you-
hope so,
they
but
would-
then you expect him to get shot because that's. I mean, if they
I'm
doing
not
that
gonna
to
get
him,
shot, but I'm gonna push him up off a dude. So even if it's a soft push, I'm gonna walk up and be like, man, watch out, man. You ain't gotta do
and
him
then they
like that.
blasting you. Blah.
Yeah.
If you gotta take me to jail, cool, but don't kill him in front of me though.
They might kill you in the process.
I ain't gonna kill me 'cause I ain't be got no weapon.
Right,
Like
but,
that
but
matters.
he didn't either.
Nah, that don't
I
matter.
would
They
say-
got his knee, they knee on his neck.
my
They
opinion
didn't
though.
care about that.
Well, my opinion though, for real, like I respect why you say that, and I understand. But I
On
would
the
say,
human
I would say that they did the. I don't want to say the right thing, but I don't want to say they.
The
they
fair
didn't do-
thing.
They,
Let's
they
say the
did.
fair
they-
thing.
Yeah, I guess a
Element of
fair
it.
thing
I'm
because.
always disgusted with that element of it. If you gonna
Yeah.
stand there and film it, you could do something about it.
Yeah, you're right though. You are absolutely 100% right. Somebody could have did something about it, and I always thought that, like, why they ain't just jump on him? Why they ain't push him off? Or why they ain't do this? But then every
Who
time,
wanna get shot?
every time somebody, like, even just videoing somebody getting put in the cop car, the cop always talking about back the fuck up, this and that, and they always talking about you're going to get arrested for this and that and all that for
Seeing
interfering
somebody
in the
get
police
put in the
investigation.
cop car is a whole lot different than
Yeah,
seeing
but-
somebody knee choke a nigga.
Right, it
And the
is.
nigga like, I can't breathe, and you can see he can't breathe.
Man, that dude cried for his
It definitely is,
You're
man.
right, he did, man.
It is,
and that's
but-
so sad. And he should have. The
I
cop
think
should
the
have got
family
what he
got a
got.
big settlement, like they settled out of court before it even went.
Yeah, they got paid. They got a chunk. You know what I'm saying? They
I hope it
broke
was
him off
worth
a
it.
chunk.
But anyway it go, him going to prison is good because
It's
they-
it's
I
one
think
out of
how much
many.
time you think he'll get? I'm thinking he gonna get between 12.
I think he gonna get like between 12 and 15
Yeah.
That's what he gonna do.
because for one he ain't
I
getting
think
he's
they
never
may hit
been
him with a
charged
hot
with anything.
10.
I think he's gonna get 12 years, be eligible for parole in like 7 or 8.
Yeah,
I
that's,
hope
what I,
not.
that's what I think
I
too.
hope not.
Yeah, I was going with the 10 and 15 because they was talking about he never had nothing on him.
Yeah.
He don't have no background.
He might be out in
Right,
5.
right.
Yeah.
Because he was a
Man.
police. Okay, we gonna go
No,
ahead.
but
And,
he gonna get less than 15, I believe. He might even walk out with
Yeah,
10.
because he about to get sentenced soon.
It might,
That's
they
coming.
said 8
They said
weeks from
about
the
a couple
court
weeks.
date.
Yeah.
okay, so that's
Well, he
coming.
guilty of 3 charges. I mean, he could do up to 40, but you know they might get him to
gonna
15 to
reduce it.
20.
They gonna
He
reduce
gonna be out in about 5 to 8.
That's what I
I think
say.
he's gonna get 10, and I think he's gonna. If he get more than 10, he gonna get 10 after the appeal. Because they definitely appealing it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He already
His
got that
lawyers locking
paperwork.
him to sleep right
You
now.
can't
like,
you can't
don't even
prove
worry
the
about
innocence
that.
off of that though. Like it ain't like it's nowhere near any kind of proof of innocence on his part because he did not get attacked to cause the death. He didn't defend himself. You know what I'm saying? So even if they did appeal it, I
Man,
can
they
see
tryna
them
say
still
he had a
convicting
mental
him.
breakdown and shit like that.
Man,
tryna
he
do
said,
it for that.
listen, a mental
Like
breakdown
his
for an
wife left him,
officer.
son, making straight abs.
You talking about for the
Yeah, they was
officer
fine.
for the officer to have a mental breakdown?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're an officer with a mental breakdown or a mental
should
health
you be on
condition,
the
why
job?
should you be an officer?
Right.
Why do you
Should've
let
been
an
off.
officer on the street to even do a job that
work.
that is that stressful anyway? If you got that kind of you know what I'm saying mental illness, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. That's one of them things they need to look out for in you know what I'm saying
In
as
the
hiring
screening
these police
process,
officers
right.
and training and stuff. Like you know this man has a mental ill issue. A regular citizen can't get a gun if they known to have a mental ill issue. You know what I'm saying? They can't register their gun. They can't get a license. They won't even be able to buy it. So for that man for them to say that they knew he had that issue, he still should get convicted. I mean, that's just my opinion, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You know, hopefully the good convicts in Minnesota could,
help that process. You know what I'm saying?
Mexican got on boots.
you know what I'm saying? You know, let
heard that
nature,
joke? You heard that joke?
let nature take its
No.
course.
No.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, you ever
Is he
heard
a
a Mexican
PC?
got on boots? Right? Nah. Ain't never heard that? That's when Mexican put on boots in the prison. They about to fuck something up.
They about to
They
stomp
about,
out
to, they
some
about to
stuff
beat everybody they can get their hands on.
and whop some ass. Huh?
Yeah, they gonna find him.
take names and
man.
whoop,
Yeah.
take ass and whoop names.
All that.
Man,
I think the training need to be more like it literally take you less time to become a police officer than any other training. Like they don't have, and then once you in, they should definitely have training every so often to make sure that the
Yeah, like
police
yearly
is up
training,
to,
like-
like make sure
yeah.
your psych is good, make
Something.
sure you know your cases, go through your case files, make sure you ain't doing nothing dirty. Cause it's too many cops out here that's
But then you gotta think about who really gonna want to do all that work.
man, the inmates run the asylum at the police
They
department.
gotta put a
Yeah,
whole
they
nother
do.
bureau in
You
place
know,
just
right
to
just
do
to
that.
do that.
You know what I'm saying? And then they barely want
They
to pay
be
the
on
cops.
bull.
So that's why the cops dirty. Cause they don't even get they don't really get
My
no
thing
no
is,
money.
I said last week that the police department should be privatized.
They are, ain't they?
No, that's tax money. But he's
Oh, you
saying, I
talking
guess a
about-
company
yeah,
should
so-
take over and run them like they do the garbage. You know,
I think
And if you
So
know, and
what would be the benefit of that?
well, here's the thing. You know, for you to be in the police profession, you know, you can't have a history of aggression or racist ties or none of that stuff. If you do, you're out the profession. Like for example, Derek Chauvin, for him to even be charged with that, should have just automatically just booted him out the profession like a lawyer. When a lawyer get disbarred, he can't practice law nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it has to be like that. And for a company to get the contract, you can't have nobody in your squad
it's gonna be on there.
that's been disbarred. And you're not about to mess up no $1 billion deal because a couple of your homeboys is on the force. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd be like, man, no, you can't do that, bro.
And that's how that happened, because in the case of Tamir Rice, the cop that shot him had been fired from another police force here locally.
He should have been out the game. If you get fired for like misconduct, you shouldn't be able to practice police from at all.
So that means he had
Anywhere.
suction somewhere. He had to have suction somewhere. That's how he got on the damn police force
Yeah.
here in Cleveland. So
Yeah.
now I'm not sure if he on desk duty or they just shipped him off to another police force.
Or is he just
I'm
back
not
out on the
sure.
street? You know,
Nah,
never
I
know.
think
know.
he got hired somewhere in some small
Probably.
town in Ohio as a police officer. But it's like,
Probably.
you know, these police officers, they get fired. They kill black people.
Mm-hmm.
They get fired.
And they moved
And
to
they
another
go to
force.
another department.
Right.
Like it's all good. Like the one lady, she got, you know what I mean? She killed, I forgot his name. Killed them, got off, and is back in working like ain't nothing happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile, the city then paid their families millions of dollars. And the thing is, another thing for the privatization of policing, those companies will be on the hook for those suits, not the city. It's like, oh, so no, you're suing that company. That's a private organization. You're suing them, and you got to pay that.
So if them companies, if it's privatized, and they'll make damn sure they not gonna have certain people within their company.
You can't do it. That's the thing. It's against, you know, like, for example, like I'm in the financial services arena. If I do certain things, I can't be in this game. Period. I'm out.
It's violation of ethics code.
Yeah, you can't even do it. And it's like, oh, you got people that's in violation. Well, we're gonna void your contract, or we're not gonna renew your contract. And on top of that, you gotta pay that. You gotta pay them lawsuits. Not the city.
That's if
Gotta
you
say
get-
this.
that's
Gotta say
if
the
you
city
get-
millions of dollars.
That's
Billions
if
of
you
dollars.
get. That's if you get the private owner that feels like that. You know
Well,
what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
thing.
'Cause it
From
can-
a systemic situation, you
Yeah.
can't be in the industry if you got them situations going on. Now, it's not
But-
foolproof. It is not. Nothing that's
No,
ran by humans is
no.
going to be foolproof.
Hell no, but it'll be a little less
Stockholders
bullshit.
stockholders and said private organizations is not going to like that.
No, they
Because you're
not.
fucking with their returns.
Right, that's
yeah,
the
they
whole
mess
key.
with their money, man.
Yeah,
That's the
it's gonna
whole
be
thing.
over with.
Them white people love their money, man.
They start pulling
They kill
out.
themselves over their money.
They start losing. Oh, so my stock is down 85% because we didn't have 5 lawsuits this year across the
no.
country
Oh no,
that we had to pay out.
we can't
so,
have it.
So we didn't lost a half a billion lawsuits.
That took a cut out of my damn returns. That might
Oh,
have
so I
wiped some of
lost
me
money.
out. Right.
Nah. You see where I'm
can't
going
have
with
that.
this?
So
Right.
did y'all hear about Andre Brown Jr.
No.
in North Carolina? He got
I
shot in the
just
back
did.
of his head when he was holding the steering wheel
I just
by the
did.
police.
No.
Yeah, it's
I
like the
heard
police
that.
nationwide.
This
is
just came
wilding.
out today.
Yeah, they wilding.
No,
Yeah, they just
nuts.
going around everywhere and they just
Shooting
offing us.
Negroes.
Yeah, so he had his hands reportedly he had his hands on the steering wheel, and wow, the police shot him in the back of the head. So anyway, go. Even if he didn't have his hands on the steering
It
wheel,
doesn't matter.
He got shot in the back of the
his
head
head.
by the police officer.
That's
So
execution.
yeah, that is execution.
Yeah,
And
execution all
also,
day.
you're not as an officer, you're not supposed to shoot anyone in the back in any form. The back of the head, back in the actual back of the leg, anywhere in the back that's
From
when
the
that person
back.
is turned.
No shot from
Yeah,
the back.
got his back turned from you. You can't shoot him.
Because it's no
It's
threat.
illegal.
It's not a threat.
No.
No, you're right.
So he got shot in the back of the head. So I don't know, man. How y'all think that's gonna go, man? Like,
Man.
All bad. All bad.
Especially if they don't get charged
but
for
how
it.
can you defend that?
It's indefensible. A lot of this stuff has been indefensible.
But
Yeah, but that's like obviously
They find a
undefensible.
way.
Just like
They
the
find a
George
loop.
Floyd situation is obviously undefensible. Like you cannot defend that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
officers shooting the back of you can't. How can you go to your captain and really give them a believable story? Well, I shot him in the back of the head. Like only thing you can say is I thought he was reaching for something, but you still shot him in the back
How
of the
could
head.
you tell?
exactly, he was in the back of the head. You know,
How can you tell?
it's crazy.
Thank you, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean you could tell because
Yeah.
you can't tell.
You can't tell.
Ain't no way you
No,
can
you can't.
tell.
You can't tell. So yeah, it's indefensible. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be a shit show.
Yeah, man.
Next question.
Yeah, right. You know it.
Man, these police act like modern day.
No, they ain't
KKK.
acting. That's
They
the last
are.
thing they're
They're
doing.
not acting.
That's how they really feel.
It's like they just don't have the white coats and hoods on no more.
I think when Obama got elected, that's when they really got funky.
He said we need
Yeah.
to Clutch
And
said
now
we
you
need
got
to
Kamala in office. They mad.
we need some neighborhood gang members in the police force. I
think we need to go back to what
they're enough
Panthers
of a
was.
gang for real.
Man, you
know
know
what
what?
I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, man. But the thing is, if you're a criminal,
It say infiltrate the police. He said infiltrates the police force like they did the Panthers.
but that's the thing,
How
man.
can
I
you
don't
do that?
necessarily want criminals with that. You know,
They can't, honestly. I mean, it's like it's gonna be extra hard to infiltrate the police. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because for one, they all got this code blue thing. You know what I'm
That
saying?
blue
For
wall,
one,
bro.
they make up excuses to break laws. You know what I'm saying? They say a sea of blue or blue lives matter, and that's it. Like, because then you got the Negroes, the niggas, or whoever you want to call them, us, that become police officers to oh yeah, I'm gonna make a change, but then they never change anything. You know what I'm saying? They go in there,
Even if you
they don't
chief.
say nothing, they don't do nothing,
No,
and then
right.
when they speak up, they get threatened about their job and all that other stuff, and then
man,
they
they
shut
get
the
threatened
fuck
with
up
life
and they
because
don't do
it's
nothing.
the unions. The police unions in general need to be just disbanded. Need to be disbanded completely and reimagined.
Yeah.
I'm not one to say F unions. I'm definitely pro union, but the police union,
Yeah.
it needs to be
It needs
taken
revamped.
apart.
Just
Yeah.
the
No,
police-
taken
the police-
apart,
the
not
police-
revamped.
the
Taken
police power
apart.
structure, period, man. Like,
Yeah.
the way they
Reimagine.
hire, the way they train, all of
Yeah.
it just need to be changed. Like
Completely. Throw it
but
away.
My thing is like people getting too comfortable with this George Floyd verdict, and they feeling like it's a victory, which ain't no victory nowhere. Like ain't nothing changed. They still got people shooting us. You know what I'm saying? Still got the police shooting us, killing us.
Yeah.
And they ain't got no reform laws. They ain't got nothing to change the law about police killing citizens or black people or none of that.
Right, because they justified in doing it per them because it's set up for them. You know what I'm saying? By them, and we was not a part of that. And now that we are, it's like, no, okay, we gonna just start having field day killing season on niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. How long has Joe Biden been in office now? About
About
6
100
months?
days.
Yeah, and he
Is that
got
about
his
4 or 5 months? About 5
Something like
months?
that.
About 5 months?
3
So-
months actually.
3?
yeah.
January
Oh yeah, a little
20th.
bit. It's like 3.5 months.
January 20th, so it's about 3 months.
Yeah.
100
Okay,
days,
3
yeah.
months. So it's been 5 or maybe 8 cop killings since he's been in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so all right, so the Asian hate thing has just been around for about a year or less, right?
Not even.
Yeah.
Right. I said or
That
less.
just
That's why I
started
said or
happening.
less. It just happened.
Lot
for
less.
Started
about 6
happening.
months. You know,
It may be a year because when COVID hit, they was calling it the China virus or what have you.
I mean,
Then
that's China. I mean, I guess that's
got,
Asian hate.
when the
whatever.
people got shot in the massage parlor, oh now
Yeah, then it's a
It's a
big
hate,
thing. But I'm
right.
getting to a point though. Okay, so you got the George Floyd Act, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so homeboy Biden signs the bill for the Asian hate bill to basically saying stop Asian hate, and if Asian and it's Asian and then something else, but basically Asians. You know what I'm saying? Oriental, Asians Oriental bill to basically it's a hate crime if you mess with them. But the George Floyd Act has never been signed, never been looked. I mean, it's been looked at, but it haven't been signed or approved, and nothing like that. And it's been like probably 10 other bills just like it, like the Emmett Till bill. All that stuff has not been signed, not been debated on,
Of
paid
course
attention
not.
to, and none of
You
that.
know why?
So they go ahead on it, and he signed this transgender trash and the Asian hate crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we still out here looking crazy, like, well, what you gonna do
we
for
still
us?
getting killed. We still, and you supposed to have a one of us in your thing in your cabinet. She's
But I
the
guess
vice president, right?
Yes. So I guess that's what what she's.
But then they
supposed to
call
be.
her an Asian woman though.
Because she is. She half Asian, half black.
All right, but then they don't call her black. They
She
focus
don't
on
call
the
her
Asian.
black.
She call herself Jamaican, but what the hell is Jamaican?
I don't even know what she know what she is.
Come on now.
She don't even know what
Come
she
on
is.
now.
I'm from the beach.
Right.
Jamaican.
But my thing is, we not thinking about how we can get our situation together. We like us as people, we always think about, well, yeah, man, let's stop this, let's stop that. But then lose focus on what's going on with us, thinking about let's stop that with them. Like they gonna come over here and be like, yeah, well, they stopped this shit with us. Let's stop that with them.
They not standing
They
with
don't give a
us.
fuck about us.
No,
That's
no,
the
they
last
don't.
thing they care about.
Nah, the thing is that the civil rights movement and whatnot, all the other non-white races came right behind.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
us.
And benefited off of the blood, sweat, and tears
The
that
civil-
we didn't done to benefit and to reap the blessings and the benefits. But then when it's time to kick back, it's like you want to side with the oppressor. It's disgusting.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
say
is, man, and it's not right because
It's
they don't
disgusting.
stand with us. They not
Ever.
standing with us.
Ever.
Nah.
You
So
may
we supposed
have
to stand with
pockets. You may
them?
have somebody here, somebody there. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it ain't as a mass movement. They gonna stand with us.
It's not. It's never massive. It's always individuals.
Yes, it's a couple. Like I say, if you married to one, if you had a kid with one, or you know what I'm saying, or you just feel so strong.
Shout out to Love Life from an Asian guy. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? He a real cool dude from Texas. Asian
Yeah,
from
look.
Texas,
all right,
you know
so
what I'm saying?
look,
he look
let me-
out, but
let me-
I just wanted to just put
Let
that
me
out
clear
there.
up when I said.
But
I
generally
said,
speaking, no.
No,
when I
they
called
not
it when I
standing
called
with
this
us.
stuff trash and all that, I don't want nobody to think that I'm a hateful person and I'm saying like just going against. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that they got something for them, but my thing is
They been had
don't
something
lose
for them.
focus. Don't lose focus on us. You know what I'm saying?
We catching it worse than y'all.
Yeah, don't let them with they 1 year
For way longer.
against
Right.
almost 500 years of us. You know what I'm saying? We got hella long time that we've been tortured. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my thing is, man,
I think that black folks need to just focus on. I mean, we need to. I can't do nothing for nobody until my situation is addressed and corrected.
right?
Period.
But we gotta
I'm not
think about
against your situation. I'm not saying you shouldn't get what you should get, but I'm here for me and mine.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I'm here for me and mine.
Yeah.
So, in some situations, some people is too selfish when they say stuff like that. Not saying you don't take it like that, but
No, I don't.
like say for instance, like we're just gonna say a black man that's a millionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
They always talk about, yeah, man, I ain't never worried about when no nigga told me or niggas hating this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But then you got millions of dollars. We're gonna say you got about 20 million. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, now why you still thinking about I ain't never took let a nigga told me I can't do this and that. Instead of just saying, you know what, how am I gonna get some niggas out of that situation? You know what I'm saying? If you felt like that, just go get you about 10 niggas who felt like you before. Pull them out of that.
Right.
And then let them get 10 niggas on that. That's 110
That's
people
Tupac.
that you just helped out with just your little situation.
That's
You know what I'm
Tupac
saying?
Shakur. Rest in peace.
Right.
Exactly,
But what I'm
that's
saying
it.
is, a lot of them millionaires is too selfish. They always thinking about how much they can get, what they can get, who they didn't listen
Well,
to,
their
who
money,
don't care
their
about.
money's associated.
It's all about them.
You know, like Dave Bannon said, they don't talk much because the people that gave them their money, their money's depending
That's the
on
problem. That's
certain people,
Exactly what I'm
certain
saying.
You know
things.
what I'm saying?
Exactly
So,
what I'm talking
Right.
about. Like,
Right. It ain't enough for
they're
us.
not, and the thing is that you don't bite the hand that feeds you.
No, no.
and
You don't.
you also don't take food for somebody who on some bullshit. Like I never let nobody feed me that I can't make my own choice for.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a
You're right.
dog. I'm not a dog. I'm not
Absolutely
gonna
right.
wait for you to feed
Right.
me.
But that's the thing, man. You got a
lot of
lot
people don't think like
you got
that,
a lot
though.
of
Yeah.
people like, and it never fails. There's always some like really broke dude or female that didn't had nothing. They give them a couple dollars and they brand new, or they do whatever
Right.
because they never had nothing. So it's like, I'm about to get this up.
I got
The only
mine.
reason why we ain't never had nothing is because we ain't trying to get nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know if that's gonna go over some people's head, but a lot of people don't try to
But
get
for
their own
yourself.
shit. You know
But
what I'm
for
saying?
yourself, you know what
Like,
I'm saying? So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like a lot of people don't care about getting their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Cuz just said, black people don't support black people because we selfish, and that's not because we was bred selfish. That's because we was forced to be selfish. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When you get shit took away from you and you ain't got nothing, you got to focus on you, and then it become a selfish thing. Because all you got to do is think about you now. Now, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you think about your family because that's your family, that's your kids, or
Yeah.
your wife, or whoever. But at the same time, it brings on this selfish mentality when you thinking about, damn man, I ain't got nothing, man. I ain't got no car. I ain't got nowhere to live. I don't even have the key to turn in the doorknob. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then it fucks with your
Right.
mentality.
So you got to do something, and when you finally get something, it's almost like I got it on my own. So now you get yours on your own.
Now you get that fake independence. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Right.
to be honest with you, nobody moves nowhere without
Help.
everybody. Everybody gets put on.
Everybody
Yeah.
needs somebody.
Everybody. That's why. Now, see,
Exactly.
there you go. See, look. When I tell people about business, right? I be like, nah. See, I'm not like a business guru, but I know the number one rule of business is people. You can't have a business without people.
True.
There's no machine that's going to be sit here and support you and pay you until people are interacting with it. Like the websites. Like if you're getting paid over the internet or Cash App, it got to come from somebody.
You're right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like if you don't appeal to that person or to people, period, or the masses, you're not getting nothing. You're not gonna get no money. You're gonna have a business with just a name and being broke with a big ass zero by your name.
Somebody put you on. Somebody supported your movement in the beginning.
Yeah.
Even if you quote unquote got it out the mud,
You're right.
somebody bought whatever products and services you were
It was that
offering
one person.
on a
It was that one
clandestine
person.
basis.
To help you get out the mud.
Somebody fronted you them bricks.
Yeah, somebody did something.
But look, y'all, like
Yeah.
I got this one for y'all. So
What's up?
okay, so y'all say like we should, start commanding the police do this, police do that. So I always say, how can we command something? Well, we have to stop killing each other first before we.
All right, now listen, let me tell you this. All right, so, okay, think about this. In China, Chinese killing Chinese, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, in the suburbs, white people kill white people, right?
Right,
All right, in the hood, black people killing black people, right?
right,
All right, so in Germany's killing Germans, right?
correct.
All right, so everybody killed everybody. It don't matter where you from, where you live. It's where you at. You feel what I'm saying? It's what you see and what's around you. It's what you interact with.
barrio.
And if you killing, if black men killing black men, it's because black men is only around black men.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And just like white people, when them people go in them schools and get to shooting up the school, they killing more white people.
Because
You
that's
feel what
all
I'm
they
saying?
around.
Because that's all they around.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Proximity.
So nobody should ever say, well, we need to stop killing ourselves, which is true, we do. But at the same time, you got to remember, what you around is what you interact with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just because
when
a
the
black man killed a black man,
When
that's
the rich
because
white
he's always
dude
around
kill his
black
whole
people.
family, don't nobody say this white on white violence is out of control.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. White on white crime, Asian on Asian crime, black on black
Right.
crime. It's all a crime. Crime is crime. You can't label crime. Just like when they try to discredit the Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about we excluding other lives. We're telling you that we matter also.
Exactly.
You feel
It's
what I'm saying?
acting like we don't.
Yeah, it's just saying
know
that.
what I'm saying?
That's just
Not
saying
acting
like
like
we
we
are people
don't.
too.
Exactly. To
Ain't-
them.
there's
You
no-
right.
that's not
You
an
are
act.
We
right.
people too. That's all they're saying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Even though it was created by white folks and shit, but still though, it's the thing. Like they still trying to discredit it. Like, oh yeah, we don't care about them black people. That's just saying that we don't like. And then it's black people saying the same thing. Oh, all lives matter. You stupid.
Well, those are the same people that I
To
talked
me-
about
to
before.
me, you're dumb.
Who done got put on? You done got put on by white people. So you like, well, shoot, they put me on.
So they matter too.
Then they matter to me more. It's like y'all ain't never. And that's the thing. So it's like, well, again, we have to, for one, going back to the whole, black people don't support black people. The thing is that if you're not athletically gifted, if you're not talented, or if you're not like a straight A student, the hood generally don't support you. They don't.
Yeah.
No.
So you
You're
may
right,
have
though.
a lot of people, we may have a lot of people in our community that are awkward, artsy, quote unquote nerdy, or what have you.
I
That
wanna
don't
be
get
a nerd.
that don't get supported
I like-
by the hood,
I
and
wanna
then
be
they
a
get
nerd.
supported,
I wanna be a
by
lame.
white folks, and they feel the way that they feel, and you wonder why. But it's like, well, when they was coming up, you wasn't supporting them. You
right.
said they was this, they was that, they was
They was
weird,
weird. That's
they was
it.
awkward, woo woo.
You
and
dogged
then,
them.
and then that be the person that create the life changing invention that the whole world.
that you in love with.
Yeah,
Exactly.
or like people be like, well, Neil deGrasse Tyson, he's married to a white woman. I was like, man, well, y'all wasn't checking for him. He was
I
into
bet.
astronomy.
Exactly. He became a
dude,
scientist. He
was
became a doctor.
Y'all don't
bet.
be checking for scientific dudes.
I bet when peanut butter was being made, they was looking at him like, "You, what the hell is you doing?"
Right.
What's
You know what I'm
that?
saying?
That's
And
good.
now
Everybody
peanut
gonna
butter
eat
is
that
like the
shit.
best thing in the
Yeah,
world.
it's like-
you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
It's
It's
like
a
I can't
staple.
think of her name, but it's his sister. You know, she's a astrophysicist, and her husband's white. Y'all wasn't checking for her because she was an awkward BBW that was highly intelligent. Y'all was not checking for her.
No, you was not.
Because
Y'all was
they looking for sex appeal instead
Y'all
of
was
instead
not
of,
checking for that woman. And,
that's
They
it.
Instead of her
definitely
talent.
looking for a sex.
Yeah, that's-
y'all was
that-
not
that's-
checking
that's-
for them.
that's
So
terrible.
I would say, I would say that I would have to say that we need to love. The thing is that we have such a narrow idea of what is black. What is black. When you have black folks that are into a variety of things, black people that ski.
The crazy thing is,
Right.
the crazy thing is,
You
in
know
my
what I'm saying?
opinion, I don't even think black people know what black is.
They don't.
No,
To be
no.
real, you know
And
what I'm
they've been
saying?
told what black
it's
is
so
a lot of
limited.
time.
'Cause, like,
Our view, yeah.
what really is black though?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I can sit here and call DJ A black, but he yellow as hell. But he's black though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what really is black? Like, I'm black, but I'm light skinned too.
Right.
Like, that's just it's just goofy. Like, how can we?
We need to embrace all. We need to embrace all our people, man. It's like we say, well, we're not going to rock with them because they're into this or that and the third. When here's the thing, when the police pull you over, they don't care that
You a
you went
nigga.
to Harvard.
Okay.
You a nigga?
They hold up. They don't care if you gay. They don't
Exactly.
care.
They just know you a nigga.
If you
Exactly.
if you an
You niggas.
executive for the local company or what have you, you can be the chief of police and you get pulled over by another department.
Reggie, we done fucked up, man. We ain't play none of your music, man. We about to get out of here. Man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. We was just so.
It's 7:30.
Right, it's
Bruh,
time.
we
yeah.
was so wrapped up in this convo, man. I apologize.
Exactly.
You can always come
man.
back. You already know you can come back anytime
Exactly.
you
You
want.
part of the station anyway, so
Yeah,
you will
you
come
come
back.
Hey,
you
and
know
then
what I'm
when
saying?
your album drop,
Any day now.
any day now.
Soon.
Any day now.
All right, so if you want to come back next week, we can make it happen for you.
The show done at 7:30.
Yeah, we about to
man.
wrap it up.
Oh,
man.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can go ahead and get your handles out, your how to reach you, etc.
Okay.
Everything like that.
So my IG is just Bronx16.
Bronx 16.
Bronx 16.
Bronx
16.
16.
I mean, you saying
Bronx with 2 X's, 1 6.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there you go. See now. Yeah. What about the
Yeah.
J? No, I'm just messing
Nah,
with you.
ain't no J in that part.
Hey, what's up, Red? Hey, man, once again, man, I apologize, man.
Richie
We was just so wrapped up in this real
Yo,
shit,
can we
man.
hit it? Can we hit it on the outro?
Yeah, on the outro, man. Hell yeah. We can do that. But you
Yeah.
want to give me your handles real quick?
Yeah, man. It's Richie Carlisle 216 on IG. Richie Carlisle on Facebook. R Carlisle 216 on Twitter.
For sure. You know me, man. Rated Shark, man. Rated Shark on at Facebook. See, I'm on where I'm at. Rated Shark on Facebook. Rated Shark 4 on IG. You can always get us at weareradio.com on OPNation Talk every Monday from 6 to 8.
That's it. And on our YouTube channel, weareradiodot.com. You can check us
What
out
song
there.
you about to take us out on, man?
Let me see something.
So I thought you had it together,
It
man.
is together. I just
Oh,
had it.
I was about to say. So man, Richie Carlisle about to take you out on one of his hit singles on a new album. You know what I'm saying? He about to introduce it for y'all, and we
All
about to
right.
get up out of here.
I'm
See
gonna
y'all
go
next
ahead and
week.
play this joint called "The Ritual" featuring myself,
Ritual.
Watts, and Vicatron.
Okay, The Ritual
The Ritual.
from
that song-
Richie
that
Carlisle,
song
man.
ill.
That sound dope. I like that.
So when I hit this play thing, it's gonna actually play.
I hope so.
Yeah, see
Hope
it.
so. All right.
Hope the channel is open. There it
There you
is.
go.
Obliterating industry odometers with one of the world's finest freehand mammographers. Repping the 216 like Ralph Poole and Lynn Tolliver. Spaz on camera like George Forbes on Monday through Sunday. If you cause to score for social media followers, a lot of y'all become colossal cock sandwich swallowers. Believing that it's free lunch for $100 at Hollows. Then riddle your soul. Then we go bold.
Man.
You off the air?
These deities running through your over basic bad bitches seamlessly.
need some of that in there. You know what I'm saying? Like on that DJ Scream shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the middle of the break and shit like that.
Gangsta grills, you bastards.
Right. Dr. Dre on that beat? That's what it sounds like Dr. Dre on Chronic.
Shit, that's rapping? That's
Yeah.
Big Crime.
Right, that's what it sounds like Dr. Dre on Chronic.
I call him, you know, hope we caught the mammographer. Yeah, we gonna shoot a video for this.
My bad on the video shit too. I still kind of fucked up my class and work. I couldn't really stand fuck around too long. I was hurting like a motherfucker. And I had to put these little, that's what it actually knocked me out. I was out for